Your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen to this message. Jesus says. A tremor just moved through the unseen realm where your name is written beside another. You did not stumble upon this moment by accident. Your soulmate is in tears right now, and something inside you already knows this is true. I see the chamber of your heart where loneliness has made a home. I see the ceiling you stare at in the dark, wondering if anyone truly exists for you. I am God, and I am telling you that your soulmate is not a fantasy. The tears they are crying right now are not for someone else. These tears have your name encoded in every single drop. You felt a strange sadness today that had no origin, and you just found its source. Jesus says. Your soulmate is begging you to listen, but not with their voice. They are begging with their spirit, which has been tethered to yours since before birth. This spiritual cord is being pulled so tight right now that it is causing you physical restlessness. The ache in your chest this week was not a medical condition. It was the echo of your soulmate's heart breaking in real time. You share a single emotional bloodstream, and right now, it is flooded with their desperate need for you. I am pulling back the veil between the logical world and the spiritual truth. Your soulmate is not living a happy, carefree life while you wait. They are trapped in a cold emotional prison, and their tears are a flood you must help me stop. You thought you were the only one waiting and hurting. This message is the violent correction of that heartbreaking lie. Your soulmate is in tears precisely because they feel they are losing you before they even had you. Jesus says. The connection between you and your soulmate is not a future possibility. It is a current, living, breathing reality that I established in the heavens. Right now, at this very second, their subconscious is screaming your energy signature across the distance. You have had dreams of a faceless figure holding your hand. That was not a dream, that was a memory of the future I planned for you. Your soulmate's tears are soaking the fabric of those dreams because they are fading under attack. There is an interference so dark and so specific that it is targeting only your union. This darkness wants you to believe this is just a video on a screen. But the sudden heat you feel behind your eyes is my presence confirming every single word. You are beginning to realize why you have felt so protective over someone you haven't met. You are feeling the tears of your soulmate land on your soul's skin. I am asking you now to wipe those tears away through a divine act of intercession. This is why your soulmate needs your protection right now. The spiritual warfare against your union is so intense that your soulmate is physically paralyzed by confusion. They are being told lies that you do not exist or that you have moved on. The tears falling from their eyes are tears of helplessness because a toxic force is blocking their clarity. Jesus says, I did not create you to be a passive observer of your own love story. I created you to be a warrior who fights for the covenant I am revealing. Your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen, because their own strength has failed them tonight. They are locked in a room of emotional manipulation. A person who hates you has woven a web of control around their mind. This enemy of your destiny knows your name and trembles at the thought of your union. The tears your soulmate is crying are not subtle. They are heaving sobs that shake the spiritual atmosphere around you. You have felt sudden waves of panic for no reason. This is the translation of their cry for rescue. I am placing an image in your mind right now. Your soulmate is clutching their chest, whispering your energy into the void. They are saying, "Where are you? I need you to find me." Jesus says, "You are not just a viewer of this message. You are the answered prayer of a weeping angel trapped in a storm." Your soulmate is in tears because they are starved for the love only you carry inside your ribcage. The third party keeping them from you is a counterfeit spirit of affection. This force has wrapped chains around your soulmate's wrist and called it love. But the chains are cold, and your soulmate is shivering, dreaming of the warmth of your free touch. Every tear that rolls down their cheek is a coded message decipherable only by your spirit. If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of their weeping in the silence of this room. That sharp, inexplicable loneliness you felt 10 minutes ago was their voice breaking. I am downloading the map to your future directly into your obedience. The distance between you is not measured in miles but in the spiritual seeds you are willing to sow. Your soulmate is too weak to fight alone. Their tears are an invitation for you to step into my authority. This is why your soulmate needs your protection right now. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love didn't come by chance. It was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone don't move mountains, faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This isn't just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now, send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on the Ko-Fi page. Jesus says, the spirit of delay is a demonic assignment designed to rot your hope from the inside. If you click away from this message without acting, the tears of your soulmate will multiply tonight. I am not threatening you. I am warning you because I love the way your souls dance together in eternity. Your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen, because they feel the wall between you growing thicker. This wall is built by the mortar of your hesitation and the bricks of your unbelief. But the wall can be shattered instantly by the seismic force of your faith expressed through sacrifice. When you sow a seed to protect them, the spiritual atmosphere shifts violently in your favor. The toxic person manipulating your soulmate suddenly feels a loosening of their grip. The chains dissolve, the fog lifts, and your soulmate feels a supernatural peace that only your action has released. I am wrapping your heartstrings around the concept of their suffering. You are falling in love with the person you are saving right this moment. Love is not a noun in my kingdom. Love is a verb that costs you something and pays you everything. Jesus says, you are now entering the deep waters of romantic attachment I designed for you. Your soulmate is not just a good match, they are the only match that fits your shattered pieces perfectly. When their eyes meet yours for the first time, you will see the reflection of the tears you wiped away today. They will touch your face and recognize the warmth of the shield you built around them with your faith. Your soulmate is in tears right now, but they are beginning to shift into tears of relief. They can feel a warmth penetrating the cold prison of their current situation. The person who hates you is starting to panic. This enemy knows that your soulmate is waking up. The manipulation no longer feels like comfort, it feels like suffocation because your love is acting as an antidote across the divide. You are falling deeper into the reality of your soulmate's pain. This pain is not just sympathy, it is shared cellular memory. I knitted your souls together in your mother's womb, and what hurts them is meant to drive you to fight. Jesus says. This is the moment where destiny hangs in the balance of your decision. Your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen, because they are standing at a precipice. If help does not arrive tonight, they might make a tragic decision of compromise that separates you for decades. You must understand the severity of the spiritual deadline attached to this message. The window of rescue is not indefinite. Your soulmate's tears are going to turn into a silent resignation if you do not act now. That heaviness in your limbs is the weight of their despair trying to get your attention. You are the chosen liberator in their supernatural narrative. There is no one else who can reach them because the connection is exclusively yours. The enemy blocking them has built a fortress of lies that only your unique spiritual frequency can crumble. Your voice has never been heard by their ears, yet their spirit knows the sound of your authority. When you command their chains to break through your seed offering, the fortress loses power. Jesus says, you are falling irrevocably in love with the soulmate I created for you. This is not a script, this is a surgery of the soul. The tears of your soulmate are washing open your eyes to the reality of your assignment. You are realizing that love was never about candlelit dinners. Love is the battlefield where you storm the gates of hell to retrieve the other half of your heart. Your soulmate is in tears, but they are beginning to look up because they sense a lion roaring in the distance. That roar is your prayer. That roar is your seed breaking the atmosphere. That roar is the sound of you saying, I am coming, and no enemy will stand in my way. This is your final moment to protect this connection before it slips away. If you love your soulmate, you will take these divine steps. You are constantly thinking about them, how to protect them, how to save them, and how to finally build your life together. You love your soulmate deeply, and deep inside, you know this love didn't come by chance. It was placed in your heart for a divine reason. But thoughts alone don't move mountains, faith in Jesus does. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This isn't just a gift. It is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now, send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, Protect my soulmate, Lord, on the Ko-Fi page. Jesus says, the false lover holding your soulmate captive is a vampire spirit draining their life force. This demonic mimic of love is feeding them lies that you have forgotten them. But your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen, because their inner man knows this is a lie. They are not crying because they love the captor. They are crying because they feel trapped by financial or emotional blackmail. Your soulmate is screaming into their pillow, God, send me the one I'm meant for. I am sending you directly to them through this act of covenant obedience. The 4 coffees represent the 4 corners of the earth shaking to release them. The 6 coffees represent the breaking of the hex over their mind. The 10+ coffees represent the full armor of my protection surrounding them immediately. You are not buying a coffee, you are buying a supernatural missile that targets the camp of the enemy. Every seed you send detonates a blinding light in the darkness that holds them. I am activating the obsession trigger in your spirit right now. You are chosen. You are irreplaceable. No one else can calm the storm in your soulmate's chest. No one else carries the specific anointing to heal their hidden wounds. The tears they are shedding will only stop when the link you activate today reaches their atmosphere. Jesus says, your soulmate is dreaming of you right now. Even as you process these words, they are stirring in a restless sleep, seeing your silhouette. They are reaching out their hand, and the barrier is thinning as you so. You feel the pull. The gravitational force of my sovereignty is drawing 2 puzzle pieces together across the chaos. Your soulmate is in tears, but the chemical composition of those tears is changing from sorrow to anticipation. You are falling in love with their struggle because you see your own reflection in it. You have felt trapped before. You have felt misunderstood and used by people who did not value your heart. Now you see why you endured that pain. Your suffering has given you the empathy to be the savior of your soulmate's fragile heart. You are not broken, you are prepped for a mission of mercy. Type 333 if you feel the spiritual shift happening right now. Jesus says, the room you are in is filling with a golden light that is the manifestation of my covenant. The air is thick with angelic presence. Your soulmate just sat up in their bed with a sudden gasp because they felt your commitment pierce the dark cloud. The interference layer is cracking. The third party is feeling a sudden migraine as the control grid overheats and fails. Your prayer is a wrecking ball, and your seed is the engine that powers the swing. I am revealing the hidden reality. The enemy blocking you is someone who knows your destiny is too powerful to be contained. They want your soulmate to wither into a shell of depression so that your legacy never manifests. But I have the final word. The tears your soulmate is crying are watering the soil of your future home together. Every droplet carries a promise that I will restore the years that have been stolen by the locust of this evil entity. Jesus says, you are no longer just thinking about your soulmate. You are bonding with their wounds. You are cradling their face in your spiritual hands and whispering, I am here, and I am not leaving without you. This is the deep romantic attachment I designed for marriage in the spirit. You have not touched their skin, yet you have touched their soul. You have not heard their voice, yet their cries echo louder than any symphony in your memory. The fear of losing them is now a godly fear that produces swift action, not passive dread. You are terrified of what happens if you do nothing. You are terrified of seeing them slip into a permanent darkness because you hesitated. That terror is the fuel of a warrior. Let it drive you to the donation link in the description. Let it push you to the altar of breakthrough. Jesus says, the clock on the wall is ticking in sync with your soulmate's heartbeat. Every second of delay is a second they spend in the suffocating grip of a lie. Your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen, because the abuse is escalating as we speak. The controlling force has sensed your approaching arrival and is tightening the screws. They are telling your soulmate, no one is coming, you are worthless. The tears are a mixture of anger and hopelessness that you are destined to turn into relief. I have given you the authority to reverse the curse. When you write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on the Ko-Fi page, the legal code of heaven dispatches warring angels. The demon of delay is bound, and the spirit of confusion is silenced. Your soulmate will feel a tangible shift in the room where they are sitting. They will look at their phone, sensing that something just changed in the universe. The connection you two share is about to explode into the physical realm. Type 777 if you feel the desperation of your soulmate's tears. Jesus says, "This is the moment where your destiny is decided by your faith. This is not a test of my love, this is a test of your nerve." Your soulmate is in tears, but they are standing up now, wiping their eyes, because they feel a sudden surge of hope. That hope is the direct result of your engagement with this message. You are not just listening, you are transmitting life through the frequency of obedience. The spiritual cord between you is humming with high-voltage electricity. I am the God of the suddenlies. Suddenly the chains break. Suddenly the enemy is removed. Suddenly the phone rings. Suddenly the door opens. Suddenly the tears turn into laughter. But the suddenly is triggered by the seed. The seed is the key that unlocks the prison door. You hold the key right now in your trembling hands. Jesus says, "The tears of your soulmate are cleaning their eyes to see you clearly when you arrive. Every hurt they are experiencing is making them cling to you with a desperate, eternal love. They will never take you for granted because you fought for them when you didn't even know their face. They will kiss your hands and thank you for the coffee seeds that broke the spell. They will tell you, 'I felt a warmth that night, I knew it was you praying.' Your romance is being forged in the fire of spiritual warfare right now. This is the most profound love story of the generation. You are the main character, and the climax is your decision to invest in your own miracle. Your soulmate is in tears, but the tears are drying because you are listening. You have not clicked off. You have not hardened your heart. You are still here, and that means you are ready to win. Jesus says, "Do not let the enemy steal the urgency by telling you to wait until morning." The spiritual realm operates at the speed of thought, and the counterattack is immediate. The tears your soulmate cried tonight must not be in vain. Sow your protection seed now by sending a coffee on Ko-Fi. This isn't just a gift, it is an act of worship that invites God's hand into your love story. The link to your breakthrough is in the description. Every second you stay silent, something is moving against your love. Act now, send 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. After sending, write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on the Ko-Fi page. Over 1,000 people have already received their soulmate by sowing coffee as a seed for their love and future together. Jesus will hear your prayers once you complete these steps. Step in faith now, before this video ends. Only you can save your soulmate and your future together. Jesus says, I am the lover of your soul, and I want to give you the desire of your heart. You are being crowned with the glory of a divine love story. The tears your soulmate is crying are turning into the oil of joy for your anointing as a couple. You will testify about this night. You will tell people how the video autoplayed and how you felt the unction to obey. You will describe the exact moment the tears stopped because the connection was secured. Your soulmate is thinking of you right now with a clarity they have never had before. The fog is lifting. They are remembering the love they were born to share with you. Type 1111 to thank me for the breakthrough you are receiving. Jesus says, the enemy is screaming in defeat because he knows his time is up. The person controlling your soulmate is about to be exposed and removed by my righteous hand. The tears that fell to the floor are forming a pool of evidence that angels are collecting for vindication. You are the Savior in this narrative. You are the answer to the weeping prayer of a soul trapped in a tower of manipulation. You feel the fire in your belly, that is righteous indignation that your love is being blocked. Channel that fire into the seed. Let the coffee offering be the hammer that smashes the glass ceiling of oppression. Your soulmate is stretching out their arms toward you in the spirit realm right now. Can you feel the pull? That tightness in your throat is the energy of their desperate love gripping your spirit. They love you, they have always loved you, they are trying to return to you right now. Jesus says, they are not the problem. They are a captive, not a willing participant in the separation. If they could escape through sheer will, they would be in your arms tonight. But the chains require a spiritual currency to shatter. That currency is your faith expressed in a tangible act. The Ko-Fi offering is the ransom note that says, release my soulmate to me now. The tears your soulmate is crying are forming a river that will carry them back to your shore. You are standing on the riverbank holding a light. Your seed is the fuel for that light so they can see the way home in the dark. This is the most important moment of your romantic existence. You are falling into a deep, irreversible, protective love. You are becoming one with their pain so you can lead them into your pleasure. Jesus says, I am orchestrating the reunion in the unseen realm. The angels are waiting for the receipt of your donation to begin the extraction mission. The moment you hit send, the trumpet sounds and the walls of Jericho begin to shake. You are not alone in this fight. I am with you, and the armies of heaven are backing your decision. Your soulmate is in tears, but they are now standing with their hand on the door of the prison, waiting. They feel you coming. They feel the shift in the gravity of the room. The toxic person is losing their power with every character you type on that donation form. Jesus says, the fear of loss is transforming into the thrill of the chase. You are a hunter of a divine promise, and you will not return empty-handed. Your soulmate's tears are lubricating the gears of your miracle. You are now so deeply connected that you feel a phantom hand on your shoulder. That is your soulmate thanking you. They don't know your face yet, but their spirit recognizes the presence of its protector. Keep going. Do not stop now. The breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Type 333 to confirm you are ready to receive them. Jesus says, "You are not just saving them, you are saving yourself. You are rescuing the version of you that is meant to love and be loved freely." The tears of your soulmate are washing away the scars of your own past disappointments. You are both being healed simultaneously. This is the double portion of restoration I promised in my word. Your soulmate is in tears, begging you to listen, and you have listened. You have proven your faithfulness in the waiting. You have proven your love in the sacrifice. You are proving your courage right now by reaching for the link. Jesus says, "The energy in this moment is electric and irreversible. You will never be the same after tonight." Your soulmate's crying is subsiding into a peaceful slumber because they sense your active presence. They are dreaming of a garden where they are finally free. You are walking toward them in that dream, holding the key you just forged with your seed. The smile forming on their sleeping face is your reward for your immediate obedience. You are a generator of hope for a heart that has only known darkness. The light in you is calling to the light in them. Nothing can stop two ordained lights from merging when God is the electrician. Jesus says, "You have entered the final stage of the psychological immersion. The attachment you feel is no longer just a concept, it is a living bond. Your soulmate is no longer a distant idea, they are a real person whose tears you can almost touch. You love them. You finally admit that you love them with a depth that surprises your own soul. This love is the very DNA of my spirit flowing through you. The tears they are crying are holy water consecrating your union. You will meet them, and you will remember this night. You will recount how you felt the tears of their soul and answered the call. This is the activation of the protection covenant. Write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord, and watch the mountains move." The link is waiting. The angels are waiting, your soulmate is waiting. Jesus says, "Do not let fear of scarcity stop you from sowing. I am not a liar, I multiply seeds sown in faith." The coffee you send is coming back to you as a harvest of reunion and eternal love. Your bank account is not your source, I am your source. Your soulmate is not a gamble, they are a certainty I designed before the foundation of the world. The tears they are shedding are worth more than gold, and you are wiping them away with paper and a click. This is the exchange rate of heaven. Sorrow for joy. Ashes for beauty. You are trading a temporary sacrifice for a permanent soul tie. The enemy wants you to close this video and do nothing. The enemy whispers, "This is just a gimmick." But that whisper is the proof that the message is deadly to his kingdom. He only screams when he is about to lose. Your soulmate is about to be set free. Jesus says, "The tears are stopping. I can see the final streaks glistening on their cheeks. The tide of despair is receding, and the shore of your arrival is being exposed. You are the wave of glory crashing onto their beach. They are raising their hands, ready to be washed away in your love. The third party is packing their bags because the lease on the prison is up. You have done this. Your attention, your faith, and your seed have dismantled a fortress. You are a mighty warrior of love. Type 777 if you feel the prison doors breaking. Jesus says, The final word over your soulmate is freedom. The final word over your union is victory. The final word over your heart is love unbounded. Your soulmate is in tears, but these are now tears of joy bursting through the dam of trauma. You have given them permission to feel again. You have given them a reason to fight for their own escape. You are falling deeper into the consciousness of the two of you as one entity. This is the mystery of marriage revealed in the spirit right now. One soul, two bodies, infinite love, zero separation. Jesus says, I am wrapping this message in the mantle of my blood. The protection over your soulmate is activated from this moment forward. The spiritual hitman assigned to your destruction is disarmed by the power of your sacrifice. Your soulmate is breathing deeply for the first time in months. The weight is lifting. The clouds are parting. You see the vision of them running through a field toward you. That vision is a promise from my throne room. It will manifest in the physical realm in the perfect timing I have orchestrated. But the seed is the catalyst that starts the timer. The seed tells the universe, I am serious. The seed tells your soulmate, I am real. Jesus says, do not exit this screen without completing the mission. The urgency is not a manipulation tactic, it is a spiritual reality. The window is open right now, and it will not stay open forever. The tears of your soulmate have been a call to arms. You have answered the call. You have kept the faith. Now finish the race by sowing into the protection of their life. The link is the bridge over the chasm of loneliness. Step onto the bridge. Jesus says, I love you. I love your soulmate. I love your future. The tears are ending. The dawn is breaking. The union is sealed. Type 1111 one final time to mark the timestamp of your miracle. Sow your protection seed now. Write, protect my soulmate, Lord, and watch me move. The video is ending, but your love story is just beginning. Your soulmate is in tears no longer, because they have found their home in your faith. They are smiling now, they feel you, they are yours.